Hi everyone, welcome to the energy reading for the month of May. April was all about change, big change happening in your life and a lot of movement forward. So it'll be interesting to see what May brings. May is a 5-month and 5 is my number for change. So I'm getting the sense that more change will be happening, more things will be solidifying, maybe more things in the physical, like physical changes in location, those bigger changes coming through this month was the sense that I was getting for the month of May. I was also getting that there may be a shadow clearing that is happening. So a clearing of our shadow side, facing our shadow side, and working through some of these shadow elements. So we'll see how that comes up in the reading. Happy May, everyone. We have communication coming in. So this is a lot of that throat chakra. I even noticed when I started the reading, my throat felt a little cracky, like my voice was a little cracky, and there's been a lot of clearing happening and going on in the throat. Maybe you've even had a sore throat or a cough or something happen over the last month or so. So it seems like there will be more clearing on this level of the throat. More communication, more truth coming in, more clarity. Then we have new love. Embrace an opportunity for love in your work and prospects or spiritual growth. So you will probably have a lot of a lot of this new coming in. You can see she's receiving, she's opening up to receive a star. So I work on this practice a lot with women, the practice of receptivity. Some people have a really hard time receiving. So this might be a good month to sit back, ground, and allow yourself to receive a lot of the new things coming through. With change, with things leaving, it's only natural that things will come in. So really focusing on that receptivity. And then we have the thorn, protection, boundaries, and clear communication. Okay, so more of that communication coming in. And this card for me usually means that you need to set some boundaries in some areas. So listen to the communication that's coming through this month of where you need to set boundaries with people. And this card says, power, I fill my cup, and it's a woman pouring out a cup of water. Feeling a lot of Aquarian energy. We have the aquamarine crystal, and then this is also like the symbol for the Aquarius sign, the water bearer. So to me, that means, more of this stepping out of the Piscean age, deeper into the new age of Aquarius. So there may need to be, as this new age and new timeline is coming in, it's going to be really important to set boundaries with the old timeline, and to be very clear on what you want and what you don't want, because there is a lot of new wanting to come in for you. Pink tourmaline, forgiveness. I'm feeling a lot of heart energy right here with this, and I actually put my rose quartz heart crystal out before this reading because I do find that there is a lot of heart healing happening right now, a lot of letting go of the past, of the people who may have wronged you, the things that have happened, the things that may have hurt you, because this is such a new timeline we're stepping into. Carrying things from the past is really just going to hinder our growth. So it's going to be really important to focus on forgiving, letting go, and healing. And then we have an 11 card here. Look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. And my attention is being brought to the rainbow in her hair. Yeah, this is a very beautiful card, and a lot of that rainbow light body energy here. So there could be, this light body upgrade happening, just an upgrade in general happening as you do continue to step further into this new timeline, continue to set boundaries, continue to put yourself first, and to communicate your needs. And a lot of people, when I'm working with people, sometimes they'll say, well, what's the point? They won't listen, or this won't change, or that won't change, right? Is oftentimes, yes, the point is for them in that relationship, but also the point is for you to know what your needs are, for you to know what you want, for you to know what you are calling in, and what you are not allowing and what you are allowing into your life. So never underestimate the power of a no, the power of a I need you to do this, or I need this, or I want this in my life or in my relationships. So that might be important for communication this month too, as we have the Holy Grail card here. I'm pretty sure this came up last time too, right? So when we're working with Holy Grail embodiment, we're working with the union of our yin and yang, our masculine and our feminine sides, and doing that inner work, right? Because the answers are all within. It's really about us doing this work in our energy body, getting clear with ourselves. And the more we work on that externally, the more we'll even see that impact internally. The last card in this pile is I see golden opportunities, and this woman is pregnant. She's holding her baby. So there might be a lot that you're birthing right now. Ooh. Okay, so my attention is really being drawn to this this portal behind her, this doorway behind her. I was in Hawaii last month, and they kept showing me the symbolism of like entering into a portal, a doorway. I was actually seeing in like split trees, and with light shining through the trees, but I'm seeing it now with this doorway behind her and light shining through. Like, we are going through such a huge doorway, change, portal, opportunity, growth. Like, there are big, big, big leaps available if you choose to put down your fear, to let go of the past and like really just receive what's coming through. I'm getting the sense that like courage is going to be really rewarded this month. Courage for just going in the direction of your heart, even if it doesn't make sense, even if it's scary, even if it's like, oh my God, how is this going to come into fruition? Just do it, because the energies are really here for it. The energies are really supporting big changes in people's lives. Okay, we have conflict. Always love seeing that card. That's a fun one. Speak the language of love. Okay. Yeah, so this feels more along the lines of some more of that throat chakra, and like you getting clearer with yourself, potentially through conflict this month. A lot of this clarity is going to come in for you about what you want and what you don't want, about how to speak your truth, about who you are. And there was a lot of that coming through last month too. A lot of that clarity, that third eye energy of like really seeing things clearly, seeing what you want clearly. And I'm getting that this is going to be a lot through the throat around you speaking up. It says here, speak the language of love. Loving words have the power to change lives, including your own. So when this conflict arises, make sure you are speaking from the heart. Make sure you are speaking from a place of like health and wellness and, what's best for everyone involved, and using loving words even in difficult situations, because I think there's so much opportunity for strength and growth in that, in meeting conflict with healthy language and behavior. The wild rose, do it your way, embrace your uniqueness untamed. That's beautiful. Okay, So as this conflict arises, thinking outside the box, doing it your way, ingenuity, like really getting creative with your conflict too, is like, I work with people a lot on perspective shifting around conflict. Like when conflict arises, ooh, what's this? Like, dance with it. Don't let it shut you down. Don't let it bring you out of your intelligence, out of your wisdom. Don't let it defeat you. Like, be creative with it, right? See what the opportunities could be. And I'm being brought to her eyes in this card, and she looks very, very sad. So this conflict might bring up a lot of grief. It might bring up a lot of pain. And I feel guided to say I'm going to be doing a free masterclass on May 12th in honor of Mother's Day. And it's going to be a lot of, connecting with your inner mother, tuning in with the Divine Mother, levels of unconditional love, really allowing you to hold yourself and feel held, and giving you tools for how to do that. So if you are experiencing a lot of grief this month, if there is a lot of conflict in your life, I highly recommend tuning into this masterclass for support. Because it looks like it could be a month of a lot of release, a lot of water purification, letting yourself cry, tears, and just moving through it. Okay. All right, we have the sexuality card. The only thing that is real is love. Transformation, death, rebirth, shedding, all change. I choose me. Whew, interesting. Interesting pile right here. So I'm seeing a lot with the sacral chakra right now, like a lot of these, the sacral and root chakra, a lot of these red and orange energies, and like a woman really on her throne here. So your sexual energy is your creative energy, is your life force energy. And I'm seeing that there might be a big cleansing of our root and our sacral. We are in Taurus season. Taurus is a earthy energy, and I've been hearing from a lot of people that I listen to and follow that there's going to be a lot of rooting and grounding and clearing in that area. And then we have here, release the petals, transformation, death, rebirth, shedding, all change. So I knew there was going to be more change coming through in this month, right? When you have a month as powerful as April with as much profound change, right? Like this change may take a while, may take a minute to really move through, or even come through into the physical. I think it's going to look different for everyone, but my attention once again is being brought to the rainbow in this card and all of the doves. The doves are my energy for the Holy Spirit, that Divine Mother energy. So I'm seeing that there might be like a really big clearing in the root and sacral from the Divine Mother, from the Holy Spirit, from like a lot of this feminine energy, divine feminine energy, just clearing out some of our sacral space and our sexuality. And it's just going to be really important, I think, to be with your own sexual energy, and to deeply embody it and kind of claim your throne here, right? It says, I choose me. So to just get really aligned with that, this feels like it's a part of that Holy Grail energy. So there might be some attachments, some people, some things from the past. We're talking about clearing things from the past, letting go of things from the past. Some of this detachment might be around that in the sacral chakra. There might be a big clearing happening there. of really releasing it, letting go, so you can upgrade into the Holy Grail light body sort of energy, right? The creator of your own life, that master creator here. All right, let's get to the wild cards. Relaxation. That's a beautiful card. Calcite, relaxation. Yeah. Okay. So I think it's going to be important to restore and relax. Maybe take some baths, work with water, intentional showers, like purifying the day, or whatever energy needs to be purified. Working with crystals might be really supportive this month. I've been feeling, just like over the last month or so, I've been working with a lot more crystals, so that might be supportive if there's one you feel guided to work with, and to help with clearing. It says relaxation. Treasure your loved ones. It is important to love others deeply. Feeling a lot of heart energy right now. A lot of love. A lot of that Holy Spirit, Divine Mother energy coming in strong. And for my master class, like, I kept seeing these hands of just being held, and you can see this mother here in the middle and the sun behind her and the water droplet on top. Whew. There's going to be a really strong clearing this month. It might be around Mother's Day. I don't know if there's, yes, actually, I just remembered that my masterclass is on the full moon. So I think there's going to be a really strong clearing with the full moon around Mother's Day, of like Holy Spirit coming in, Divine Mother energy coming in, and just like, clearing a lot out of your heart. And make sure to relax and receive this. We have rose without thorns. You have a right to joy, peace, and sweetness of life. And she's just deeply embodied in the flower energy and Mother Nature, and in joy and lightness and sweetness. And it says open, say yes, expand through extremes, trust life, and my joyful dedication and perseverance are paying off. Oh, these cards are really beautiful. I'm really happy to end on this note. I feel like there's a strong purification coming in the feminine channel with the Divine Mother this month. So I'm happy I was on point with that master class. I'm being brought to the 10 in this card too. So it's going to be a completion point of moving us deeper into this new timeline. It may be powerful to also utilize sage, burning sage, using sage crystals and water to do a lot of clearing this month and release of the past, to move through this forgiveness, working with rose quartz or whatever crystal you feel guided with. So here's to a powerful, beautiful clearing, a big release, and us moving forward and deeper into this Holy Grail embodiment, divine feminine embodiment, and a lot of beautiful feminine energies coming in this month, which makes sense because we have Beltane coming up too. We're at the peak of fertility on Mother Earth. So yes, we're going to be blasted with all those energies. And please join me for my masterclass if that resonates. Much love.